So the nightmare which we were dreading has come true. India has lost their first ever home test series since 2012, and New Zealand have just steamrolled past them again in Pune. First it was in Bengaluru, where things did not go as per plans for the Indian team, and the same was repeated here in Bengaluru, in Pune. And it is disappointing because this team did not show any fight back. In Bengaluru, we can still say Sarfaraz Khan, Rishabh Pant, Virat Kohli, with those couple of partnerships, tried to help India and bring them back into this game, into that game. But here in Pune, it was just a meek surrender. If we talk about the partnership, the run scoring initially in the first innings, New Zealand scored 259, and they were pretty good. They were pretty good because Devon Conway looked at home. Rachin Ravindra again a brilliant 65 in the first innings. Bowling wise, India looked pretty flat apart from Washington Sundar, who was brought into this game. Every bowler, be it a Jasprit Bumrah, be it an Akash Deep, be it a Ravichandran Ashwin, be it a Ravindra Jadeja, they all looked flat and looked out of ideas when things did not go as per plan. In the first innings, if we talk about India's batting, also apart from those couple of 30s by Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill, and later in the innings Ravindra Jadeja, no one stood up. No one stood out. Rohit Sharma was dismissed for a duck. Virat Kohli for one run. These are the two senior most players, and we, as Indian cricket lovers, we want more contributions, more consistent contributions from Rohit and Virat. And again, Mitchell Santner dominated with the ball, picked up 7 wickets. Perhaps his best ever bowling display by miles across formats. He has had some great spells in T20 cricket, but in Test cricket it was his best figures by a mile. Again, New Zealand, when they came out to bat, Tom Latham, captain, he was out of form but produced a fantastic knock of 86 runs. And after that, a couple of handy partnerships between Tom Blundell and Glenn Phillips down the order just threw India out of this game. And after that, Yashasvi Jaiswal showed great intent. It was a great knock. He completed his half century in 41 deliveries, completed 77 of 65. But again, the high risk game he was playing, he had to fall short somewhere. But apart from Yashasvi Jaiswal, the most disappointing part was that none of the Indian batters stood up there in the middle, and took some responsibility and played a longer innings. Yes, Shubman Gill looked good initially with his 23 runs. Washington Sundar with his 21 runs. Ravindra Jadeja tried to fight, but it was again too late, too little for the Indian team. So 2-0 series down, WTC final in jeopardy. India are looking very shattered on the field. Shoulders were down. The body language was not that great. They were trying to fight back, but it was just on the face. It was not somewhere in the heart, because New Zealand knew that as soon as they got 350 runs, they were winning this match. And despite that start by Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill, I think New Zealand somewhere deep down knew that a couple of wickets and they were back in the game, and that's what happened again. Mitchell Santner bagged again 6 wickets, finished with 13 wickets in this match. This is the second best ever bowling figures by a spinner in India after Ajaz Patel's 14 wicket in Wankhede in 2021. So yeah, the long awaited, not awaited, but the long stretch of unbeaten home series in Test cricket comes to an end for the Indian team. Now the road will end up in being in Mumbai, and it remains to be seen how they respond by being 2-0 down. It is not We have not seen Indian team 2-0 down in a 3-match Test series for many years now, many decades now for that matter. But right now they are down and out. Rohit Sharma looked a bit emotional in the post-match presentation, although he did not throw any of his players under the bus. But he did say that the players know that they have not responded to this New Zealand challenge well in this series. Can India fight back? Can India salvage a clean sweep? Can they save a clean sweep against this New Zealand side? Because this New Zealand side would be high in confidence, and it remains to be seen how the Indian team comes back into this series and win and try to win that Wankhede Test match, because this series is gone, but the WTC final is still on card. So let's see what happens in Mumbai. We will be there in Mumbai to cover the third and final test of this series. So stay tuned to Revsportz and do let us know what you think is going wrong with the Indian team in this test series. So thank you for watching, and keep following us in all our social media platforms. Thank you so much.